Hey everybody, thanks for stopping in. I've been looking around at new grills lately, so I thought I'd do a video about gas grills versus charcoal grills and which I think is the best. Well, actually, I like them both. I like to have both. Right now, the only grill I have is this little Weber Jumbo Joe charcoal grill. I've been using that for probably the last couple years, and it's a good little grill. Now, I have a gas grill over here, and it's all rusted out, so I haven't used that one in a while. But that's one of the bad things about gas grills is I buy the more inexpensive ones that cost maybe $150, $200, but then they rust out all the time. Every couple of years you got to replace them. Now the nice thing about a gas grill is, well, obviously it's easy. You turn it on, you turn it off, turn the heat up, turn the heat down. Where charcoal, you know, you have to light it, and then sometimes it's hard to get the temperature right. You put on too much charcoal or not enough. It takes more practice to get good at using the charcoal. Where a gas, you know, it's simpler. One thing I don't like about a gas grill is you get a lot of flame ups. You get a lot of grease that gets down inside the grill, and you can get these big flame ups and big fires. That's happened to me quite a bit. So probably a little bit more dangerous when that happens. A little grill like this is easier to keep the grease cleaned out of. I am almost embarrassed to show you guys this, but this is my old gas grill. Believe it or not, this is red, but it hasn't been used probably in a year or two. You can see it's just all rusted out. You know, one thing I like about the gas grill with the taller cover on it like that, I like cooking beer can chickens on it. And with the little Weber grill I have, you can't because the lid's not tall enough. But you can see this thing is just totally rusted out down in there. It's just shot. Now this little Weber Jumbo Joe that I have here, I've had this for 2 years, and it's the first charcoal grill that I've had in quite a while, but you can see it's still in really good shape inside. I mean, I only paid $60 for that, so really these Weber grills are a really good value, I think. In fact, I'm thinking if I do buy another grill, I may just buy a larger size Weber. So taste-wise, I know a lot of people will say you get a better flavor on the charcoal grill, but I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't really like too much smoke, too much of a smoky taste on my food. And I've actually cooked more food on the charcoal grill that didn't taste very good than I have on the gas grill. The gas grill tends to burn pretty much the same all the time, and you really don't get that much of a smoky flavor. But with the charcoal grill, what I've noticed is various brands of charcoal, they kind of vary in taste, and some of them will give the food too smoky of a taste, or sometimes just kind of a bad taste altogether. So it kind of makes a big difference what brand and type of charcoal you use. Another thing that I have to consider when I'm buying a grill for me is, since I have thoracic outlet syndrome and my arms hurt a lot, is the weight. Some of these bigger gas grills, the lids are really heavy to lift up and down, so I can't really handle those. What I like about this little Weber Jumbo Joe is it's so small and it's so light, and I can just pick it up and dump the coals in the garbage, and it's real easy to clean, and the lid's not too heavy to lift on and off. So that's one thing I really like about this grill. And also too, I'm only cooking for 2 people most of the time, so it doesn't use a lot of charcoal, where a bigger grill, you're going to use a lot more charcoal even if you're cooking for, you know, 2 people. So I kind of like the gas grill better for cooking thinner, faster cooking types of meat like steaks, hamburgers, chicken, even like chicken that has the skin on. That's hard to cook on a gas grill because it flares up all the time. There's too much fat. I actually prefer cooking chicken like on the Weber because when you cover it, it doesn't flame up. And I like cooking like roasts and whole chickens and things like that better on the Weber for the same reason. You can cook them indirectly and you don't get all that flame up. So when it comes down to it, it's mainly just what you like to cook on too. you should have fun cooking. So if you don't like cooking on charcoal and you like cooking on gas, then get gas. I mean, everybody's different. So I'm thinking that it might be a little more economical to have one of these Weber grills because they seem to last so long. I actually have a little Weber Smoky Joe. It's a little tiny one. And that thing's been around forever, at least 20 years or more. They just seem to last. So I'm kind of thinking if I get another grill, I might just get a bigger Weber because I know these things last a long time. You know, the gas grills are nice, but I just hate to have to replace them every couple of years. You know, they might last a lot longer if you bought a more expensive, better quality one, but you're going to pay a pretty good chunk of money for those. So one more thing I have to consider, where I live in Northern California, they're talking about outlawing grilling because of the air pollution. I don't know if that would be charcoal grills and gas grills or just charcoal grills. So that's another thing that I have to consider. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.